They're here, they're there, and everywhere. In Haverhill, around the U.S., and in 75 countries internationally. But who are the Freemasons? Are they a secret society bent on global domination, or the world's oldest fraternity, striving for the betterment of their community? HC Media board member and Mason Ed Felker welcomed the Journal into the Saggahew Lodge's latest open house to give us a peek.
Hi everybody, I've been asked to give you a tour of the Haverhill Masonic Building. My name is Ed Felker. I'm a past master of Saggahew Lodge, one of the two lodges that meet here. The cornerstone for this building was laid in June of 1873, and it still holds the designation of being the oldest building in downtown Haverhill. It still is being used for its original purpose. So why don't we head on upstairs and I'll give you a little tour of what we have in this building. Now we have two lodges in Haverhill. The lodge is not actually the physical building, it's actually the group of Masons that belong to a particular lodge. The lodge room is where the lodge meets. This is what we affectionately call the gold room. It's painted gold, it has gold carpet, and it can be used for a multitude of purposes. Sometimes we use it as a lodge room for some of the smaller organizations that meet here, like the Rainbow Girls, which are a youth group for young ladies, or Demolay sometimes uses the room. It's smaller and it's easier to set up and break down. There are a lot of cool little artifacts we have hanging on the wall, historical things. They relate to the history of Haverhill and the history of our lodges. Some of the furniture in here is quite old. This is from one of the early sets from Merrimack Lodge. They are the older of the two lodges here in Haverhill. You can see that it's just beautiful woodwork and very old style upholstery. This is our main lodge room. This is where most of the meetings by the various organizations that meet in this building are held. We hold them in here. And it's a very large room, very high ceilings. It's very ornate, as you will see. All the different ceremonies are held in here, both public and private, when Masons meet. Sometimes we have public meetings like installations of officers. Our families are usually here, and sometimes dignitaries, members of the public invited, people who might be interested in becoming Masons. Merrimack Lodge is the older of the two lodges. It was, you'll notice, interestingly, that it says 5802 on their official seal. Now, 5802, how does that work? They actually were founded in 1802. And for the purposes of the way Masonry operates, we basically use the Hebrew calendar, give or take a few hundred years, I suppose. Saggahew Lodge ended up just using on our sign a regular old 1865 when we were founded, and this year's the year we're celebrating our 150th anniversary in existence, and it's a very exciting time for us, and we've been doing different activities to commemorate that.
My name is Fred Dobson. I've been a Mason for over 6 years. My father was a Mason for 52 years. So one day I asked him, I said, hey, I'd like to become a Mason. And he was actually one of the proudest days of his life after the birth, I think, of his 3 kids, was when I became a Mason.
Freemasonry has helped me to become a better person. I feel very grateful for having the support and having a constant test of my own abilities with the supportive network to help me in that. And in turn, I hope that I've helped others in their own path.
For me, Masonry has been an extension of my faith and my family history as well. My father was a Mason. My best friend was a Mason. My great-grandfather was a Mason. I feel as though this has been something that's given me the chance to explore that and live it and use it practically in my everyday life. A lot of the other guys, I think, in this room would agree. It gives us the chance to really give back for all the good things that have happened to us.